What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with some more SABATON. This time we checking out their title track, The Art of War, which is off their album, The Art of War. Okay. And it says this is the third song on the Art of War album. This song is a concise exploration of Sun Tzu's philosophy of war fighting, which emphasizes outthinking your enemy as opposed to beating an enemy into submission through brute force. Keeping an enemy off balance, unable to execute on their battle plans, and forcing them to expend their energy before the battle even begins. War can be fought and won quickly. His approach to war is in stark contrast to the quest for glory, emphasized in other cultures, where an army would be expected to stand and fight in vast set-piece battles, even when it's to their disadvantage. Sun Tzu didn't care for glory. He cared about winning in the quickest way possible. So interesting where he says stark contrast to the quest for glory. Immediately, I started thinking of Alexander the Great and his vast conquerors that he's done, many places. And another thing that I wanted to say real quick, if you haven't clicked away from this, is I don't remember which movie I was watching, but it was one where they were out of weapons. So he said, all right, we're going to steal theirs. And they waited until the fog crept over the ocean, right? And then they made little straw figures, I think, that looked like actual people. And the other army panicked because they were like, oh, it's a surprise attack. And what they ended up doing was just shooting all their arrows at it. And the other people, they was rotating the boats and everything. And it turns out, when the boats came back, they were full of arrows, which gave them their weapons to fight. The art of war, right? If you need weapons, then just take them from the enemy. It was crazy, but that's what I started thinking about anyways. But let's get straight to this and shut up and turn it up. Thank you for listening to my story. All right, guys. So Ghost Division, Art of War, 41, Unbreakable, Panzerkev, Price of a Mile. We're making our way through this album. Those are the ones I've done already.
If you know the enemy, know yourself. You need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle.
These are facts. I like this. I like the rhythm. Okay, yo, the grit that Joachim came in when he started singing it. Bro, okay, so that was dedication in there, just letting you know what I'm saying right now. This is about to be straight facts that I'm about to win, right? He said he was tired of blood and war. I'm tired of it, right? It's draining my fatigue. I'm looking for another way to win. It's making me angry, right? And use that anger, right? I'm gonna turn tactician mode on you, and we're just gonna outdo you in everything and not even raise a single sword. I like that. I hear that represented in Joachim's voice. That is nice touch. I love the way that the rhythm that he's singing that. Right. This is awesome stuff so far. Okay. Also, I thought they might have kept the whole entire thing kind of like in writing, though not writing, but like loose drawings to kind of signal that, Sun Tzu, he obviously wrote that book, but I think he was just a man who read a lot of books, that arrived at the way that he was thinking before he ended up writing. I imagine he did a whole lot of writing, right? Art of War, definitely, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know for a fact, not his only book, right? And I need to give it a listen, because even though it was war, a lot of that stuff works in real life, you know? My dad always taught me when I was growing up is that, he told me that you were responsible for things like what offends you, or you are responsible for your emotions. Nobody else in the world is. If something else happens, you made a decision right then and there to feel that certain way about that, because you could have also ignored it, right? So I think of that type of stuff when I think of Art of War. If somebody's coming to me and they're throwing slangs and stuff at me, right? Think of the army coming at you with knives and swords. They expect you to react. But what if I don't, right? The Art of War, they coming at me shooting with bullets. But what if I don't shoot back? That's crazy. Anyways, I've been thinking this way for a long period of time, and my life is pretty drama free because of that. But okay, I'm talking a lot today. I'm sorry. High notes are metal.
The will to fight among the enemy. Force them to hunt me. They will play my game and play by my rules. I will be close but still untouchable. No more lies is suffering and pain.
As I was telling you guys that story and everything, and I'm sitting here listening to Joakim sing that, I was like, obviously, if somebody's trying to get on your nerves, that's also a battle tactic. And it works both ways, but you see that now. I totally forgot about that. There's also that. Internal. That's a never-ending battle right there. The anger in his voice.
That's the art of war. That's the art of war. Broken and lost, tired of war. They'll surrender to me.
Emotion.
Caught in my trap. There's no way out. Fail never again.
That was interesting. That's of the that sound from the Arabic scale, right? That's interesting. Why would you include that here? What am I missing? It's an important part of history that I'm missing as to why that melody was there. I'm already too short, but the beginning of the solo, it sounded like they were using the wah pedal, which is excellent. I love like sophisticated or that touch of the wah pedal to kind of give you more of a sense of wailing, right? More sense of human aspect to the guitar with the wah pedal. That was an excellent choice. Okay, but that melody, I could be tripping. Desert combat. I don't know. You guys let me know.
I will run, they will hunt me in vain. I will hide, then they search. I'll regroup, they retreat. us. I will win but never fight. That's the art of war.
Oh, not yet.
That's the art of war.
There we go.
That's the art of war. That's the art of war.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I think one of Sun Tzu's greatest contribution, and the reason why, you know, that the stuff that he wrote in that book was so important was its uses outside of war, right? This was something that you can apply to in almost every aspect. Not almost every aspect, but anything. I mean, like, there's just so many uses. And I think through reading his book or understanding what he was saying, that itself is you gaining knowledge of yourself and knowing how to, you know, deal with certain things, whether it be, you know, your emotions or other decisions and choices that you made in life. I think that's the greatest contribution, because when he wrote this book, it probably changed a whole lot of people's way of thinking, right? Just kind of like it's like you stumbling upon somebody and they tell you like one sentence that just absolutely just, you just like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this life-changing phrase or sentence, but he wrote a whole book. So just changing everybody's mind. But anyways, I knew about the art of war before watching this. It's just nice to, you know, hear people singing about it and see it in song format, because that just makes things a lot more enjoyable, especially when it comes to history. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.